Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Today's video is about a really interesting product that I'm sure you've all seen videos on, and that is Instantly Ageless by Junkees Global. Now, I have been contacted by so many people who are selling Instantly Ageless that at first I was like, yeah, no thanks, I know it's a scam, I know it's a hoax, that I didn't bother to take it. Finally, I was like, you know what, I've watched the videos on this. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they have these amazing videos on YouTube where they take this little eye cream and they take people with huge eye bags and they dab it on there, and while you watch, no editing of the film, the eye bag like sucks right into their face and is gone. So what I notice on all these great videos that show this stuff is that as soon as it sucks up the one eye, video's over. They don't show you anything else, they never come in close, and you know how I like to do, I'm like Miss Investigative Reporter here, let's see how it really works. But what I wanted to really know about this product is it actually wearable? How long does it last? Can you see the stuff? How well does it work on other things? Finally I said yes. So I have to thank the lucky person who I took it from, Dana Antoine, who is a distributor and sent me a couple of little samples of the product. It is made out of a peptide and arginine complex, and it also contains a sodium and magnesium silicate, two ingredients that when they're left on the skin damp will dry and form a film, and it shrinks as it dries, and so that's why it shrinks on the skin. Alright, now on their literature it says that you can use it for eye bags, you can use it for forehead wrinkles, you can use it for disguising your pores. So I tried it on my eyelids, my forehead, and my pores to try to get those things to all like magically disappear. I don't have huge eye bags, so I had my beautiful friend come in who does have darkness in eye bags, and we tried it on her. What we found, me and my friend, was that it really depends on how much you put on, how well it's going to work. So I looked at this, which was the product sheet that she sent me, and it had this tiny little spot on the finger. So that's all I used the first time. And as you can see, I'm just going to bring in the before and after picture, not the whole video. As you can see, it didn't work using that tiny amount. So then the next time we tried it, we used a ton. So let me bring in the video and we'll watch it work on her. I'm going to use this much. So that's a lot. That's more than they said. And I'm going to start the timer when we put it on. All right, so I'm going to do this eye first. Okay. I think a little lower. Okay, and you're supposed to leave it wet. How's that? And we'll start the timer. So we have 3 minutes to go. And while those 3 minutes are timing, because I don't want to cut the video, I'm going to tell you about the product so we can watch it work its magic in real time. So, let me see here. Instantly Ageless. The features are, it's a lightweight, oil-free formula. It contains a revolutionary peptide arginine. It's a complex, rigorously developed, can be worn with or without makeup. Instantly Ageless works synergistically with the Luminous line of products, so we don't care about that. Active ingredients. Arginine is widely known to produce significant results in anti-aging. It's a peptide that works like Botox in the treatment of the lines and wrinkles. Though arginine is one of the most widely recognized anti-aging treatments, not all formulas may work because a precise composition of arginine is needed to achieve maximum results. Developing the right formula is a perfect science. Sodium and magnesium silicate are an exclusive blend of two different silicates which when combined promote a tightening effect on the skin. These silicates retract skin so pores appear smaller and wrinkles look lifted. And the directions for use are lightly pat a very thin layer to targeted areas, leave damp on skin, and remain expressionless for 2 to 3 minutes while product dries to achieve dramatic results. One vial typically lasts 2 to 3 days depending on individual use. Use as directed and avoid contact with eyes. If it gets into eyes, flush with water. Discontinue use if redness or irritation occurs. Wow, look at it go. No, it is. And how much time do we have left? We're at 1 minute left. Alrighty. What else does it say? Benefits. Visibly diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Erases the appearance of dark circles and puffiness under the eyes. Minimizes the appearance of pores. Helps to helps to even skin texture. Matte skin for a flawless finish. Restores skin to optimum appearance. Experience what it's like to be flawless. Oh boy. I want to be that. I want to be flawless. How about you?
Absolutely.
Live flawless. All right, what do we got? 23 seconds left. And let's... Well, let me look at you from back here. Well, that would mean that our time is up. So, it's been 3 minutes. Does it feel dry yet? Or is it not quite dry? I know they always fan it on the other YouTube videos, so I'll fan you a bit just to speed it up. So clearly it takes a bit longer than 3 minutes when you put on that much. But as I said, we did it before and it didn't work because I put on a tiny dab like they showed on the picture. And that didn't work. Wow, from here, it really seems to be depuffing. It's not really doing anything for the darkness though, right? What do you think?
I definitely see a difference.
Yeah.
I think it's both.
Over there.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking to you.
Did it feel dry yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels dry. Let me just refocus just because you moved. Okay. Feels dry?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so it's dry, and so we can see the difference. Look right into the camera and look at the difference between this eye where we didn't do it and this eye where we did do it. Tip your chin up a little up there. So let's take another giant globber and do the other eye. Yep. So let's see, I didn't do the timer on this one since we know it takes longer than 3 minutes, so I'm just going to fan you a little. Wasn't that amazing? I mean, it truly is amazing. And you can see that this stuff actually does work. But what she said about it was that it felt so drying. And she has naturally very moist skin. Her skin is beautiful. She's in her 60s, can you believe that? So she wasn't used to that dry feeling and she didn't really like it, but she loved the look of it. So she immediately went ahead and wanted to put some moisturizer on over it. And let me bring in this footage where this will show when she puts on the moisturizer that the effect immediately goes away. And so then I said, well, let's leave the other one and let's just try some concealer over it to see if it still works if you put some concealer on. And she did put some concealer on and the effect stayed, so that was good. Wow, so putting moisturizer over it really made it stop working on that eye, so now your bag is back on that eye. The concealer over it, actually, concealer over it looks good. Does it look good up close, or is it just from where I am? Alright, so this is what it looks like with concealer on over it. It makes it kind of not blend, right? It's like sits on the surface and looks kind of cakey. And then this is the side where she put moisturizer on over it because she was concerned about the drying factor, and it made it stop working right away. And as you can see, the moisturizer is just like mixed with the Instantly Ageless, and it's clumpy and gross looking over there. She said that as you move your face, it starts to crack. And so within probably an hour of her putting it on, she said it was cracking and kind of flaking off all over the place. She said the effect lasted for about a couple of hours, but that by the end of the day her skin felt so dry that she really couldn't wait to take it off, and she said it almost looked worse. Like, she's used to her puffy eye bags, but she's used to them looking like moist, healthy skin, right? They're puffy and they're dark, but at least it doesn't have wrinkles on it. And instead of having her puffiness, she felt like she had all these wrinkles under her eyes that people could see just as much as her darkness and puffiness. So she was like, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, I got rid of my eye bags, but then my under eyes were so wrinkly I couldn't stand that either. So for her, it was kind of a mixed bag. All right, so that's it for the under eye part. Now let's go to where I tried to use it on different parts of my face. All right, so my friend was here earlier this morning and we tried Instantly Ageless on her under eyes, and it worked. It was unbelievable. And I saw on the literature that this also works on pores, but I had a thought, what about hooded eyes? Haha. So I'm going to take a big old globber of it like this, because it took a lot more to work on her under eyes than we thought. And I'm just going to spread it all over my eyelids. Right, it definitely feels dry, and it is kind of like when you put egg white on, or when you put glue on your skin, and it makes that, you know, tightening kind of feel as it dries and evaporates. So let me try to open it. What do you think? Is there a difference? I can't tell. I don't really think there is. Let's do a cheek and see how it does on the pores. I might as well use up the rest. I'm going to put some out here on my orange peel skin too. See if it'll make those pores disappear. The heck? I'll just take a whole vial and smear it all over my face. Did a bad job of putting it on my forehead. You can see it everywhere. It's kind of paralyzing my face, so that, look at this side of my, I can't even smile. I can't pull up this side of my face. Oh my God. It's made it so tight over here. I can't even smile right. This is cracking me up. Serious now. This is serious business, because if this stuff works, it'll be a miracle. Look at the marionette lines on this side versus this side. I mean, this is really kind of smoothed and flattened that out. See the difference? And I think the pores are definitely like smoothed over. It's hard to like make this side of my face move, really. And then when I smile, it's making some kind of a weird thing here where it ended, right? It's like a little cat jowl. Very strange. So it does weird things at the edges. And then you can see up here where I didn't blend it at all, it's very white. Okay, and then the last thing, and then this Instantly Ageless experiment can be over, is that I went ahead and put makeup on it just to show you like where you could and could not wear it and put makeup on it. So I put powder foundation on this side, put liquid foundation up here with the sponge, and of course I have the powdered eyeshadows here. Clearly the eyeshadow doesn't work, the eyelid moves around too much, it's all crackled. So let me come in close and show you how it looks with makeup to cover all that crackly yuckiness. So here's it with makeup on. The powder, I feel, is less successful at covering it. All right, so all in all, I think this stuff actually works. The question is, can you be seen in public with it on your face? In the amount that you have to put it on to make it work, it doesn't look good. It's not wearable out in public. So, I mean, I guess it sort of is half wearable. Let me change that. It's not that it's completely unwearable out in public. I think that for a special occasion where you've practiced beforehand and gotten the application down just right, it can really be great. For me, I would say that it's too drying and too wrinkly making to use on a daily basis. But I like to let you guys decide what you think of products and if you think it's worth buying them. I just like to show you the whole range. So that's my review on Instantly Ageless. I had a great time doing this one. I have to thank my friend for agreeing to be my little guinea pig. We had a great time doing it. So thank you, and thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.